Today I'm making French onion soup, and I have about 2 to 3 pounds of yellow onions, halved, peeled, halved, and then sliced thinly. I have 2 tablespoons of flour. I have just under 2 quarts of homemade beef stock. I have, when you use half, 3/4 a cup of dry, just as long as it's not a sweet, white wine. I have a Pinot Grigio. I have 4 tablespoons of butter. I have a dried bay leaf and a bit of fresh thyme sprigs from a plant I have growing on the windowsill. And then whenever it comes time to finish it off in the oven, I have some provolone cheese, and I'm going to use the Italian bread that I made yesterday. You can use more traditionally like a baguette, but really any kind of bread that is not overly hard, that wouldn't use a sourdough, and obviously not something that has, like, say, chunks of raisins in it or jalapenos might not be the best for this. A tip that I actually got from a neighbor who makes amazing French onion soup is she uses half beef stock, half chicken stock. I have beef stock right now, and that's what I'm going to use. You can sub the whole thing for chicken stock, or you could do like she does and do it half and half. I'm going to go ahead and get this butter into a heavy cast iron coated pan on the stove on low until the butter is melted and starts to get foamy. Then I'm going to add in the onions. All right, I had the butter melted in this coated cast iron on medium-low until it was foamy. I have now added the onions in, and I'm just stirring them until they all get coated in the butter. Then I will be keeping this on the medium-low for about a half an hour, stirring occasionally until the onions become translucent, at which point I will add some salt and get the heat up a little bit to caramelize them. You can see our onions are nice and caramelized. I'm now going to deglaze the pan with the wine, so we keep the heat up. We pour this in. We use the wine to get up all the, tasty bits that are at the bottom of our pan. And we're going to do this for 2 to 3 minutes until this wine reduces. The flour, cook that for another minute or so, and then we are going to get the stock in as well as the herbs. I have the soup that's been made and simmered here in this crock. It's an oven-proof crock. In order to serve it, we're just going to take a little slice of using Italian bread, but you can use baguette or what have you. It's meant to be soft so that you could scoop it up with a spoon. Then I'm going to take some slices of, I'm using provolone, and I'm going to put those on top, and I'm going to get it under a broiler on high for just a minute until the cheese is like bubbly and melty. You can, if you're going to make the soup ahead, you can do that and just do the serving part later, so you just have to warm it and then get the stuff ready to serve. You can also freeze just the soup ahead of time if you want. So this is what our soup looks like when it comes out of the oven, ready for presentation. It's a really great recipe to make if you're having guests or company, because it's easy. You can do a whole lot of it ahead of time, even a while ahead of time, a month ahead of time, and freeze it. Then just do the last presentation. Well, obviously warm up the soup, then do the last presentation part whenever you have guests.